Rider basketball. The season finale here at Ben Snowden Court as the Roosevelt Rough Riders take on the Rainier Beach Vikings. We'll be ready in 3 minutes and 50 seconds for a much anticipated matchup between the Rough Riders and the Vikings. Here we go. The starting lineups here for the opposing Rainier Beach Vikings.
We'll start with the Vikings starting lineup.
First up,
Number zero,
Caden Powers. Number 55. Robinson.
Number 10, Dre Morris.
Number 10, Dre Morris. Fourth in the rotation, Number 11, Jalen Petty.
And number 24, Marcus.
Lastly, number 24, Marquis Manis. And now for your Roosevelt Rough Riders on senior night. 3 seniors in the starting lineup.
Roosevelt Rough Riders. A 6'6" senior, number 35.
Number 35, Anthony Washington, the senior, making his last regular season appearance here at Roosevelt.
A 6'4" junior.
Second in the rotation for Roosevelt. Number 14, Pearson Dukes. Third in line, the senior, transferred from Arizona.
A 6'8" senior.
Number 23, EJ Summers. Fourth in the lineup for the Riders. Another senior. Number 2.
Number 25.
Number 25, Jake Springers. They change up the rotation on me. And lastly, the senior guard. Number 2, Kaden Young. And here we are on this Tuesday night. We are ready for basketball. Here's the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And here we go. One of the best teams in the state, Rainier Beach Vikings, took the first meeting against the Riders pretty well. Is now Riders looking for redemption. Both teams qualified for the playoffs, so this will not be their last game. A fresh 32 minutes ahead of us here as Caden Powers and EJ Summers do the honors for the tip. Ball goes into the Springers' hands, and we are underway here on senior night. Young from right to left. Onto the right wing. Summers a straightaway 3. That one no good. Washington with the offensive rebound. Looks back in. That pass is deflected and into the hands of Robinson. Robinson from left to right. As Morris throws it away into the hands of Washington, and Riders with an early steal. Young here from right to left. Stuck in a trap, gets it away to Summers. Out to the right wing with... Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Manis, pushed out to Powers. And Powers will have it on the left wing. Guarded by Washington. 7-11 left in the first quarter, still scoreless. Back out to Petty. Petty down low. A straightaway 3 for Robinson. He cashes in. 3-0. Vikings starting out on top. Nayeli Robinson, this 5'10" senior. Might know his dad, it's Nate Robinson. As Duke's on the right wing. Down to Summers, down low. He's going to drive here on Powers. Out to the corner with Springers, a straightaway 3. That one's no good. A fight for the rebound. Powers picks it up. He goes from left to right. Into the corner with Robinson. He wants another one. That one's in. 2 for 2 to start the night. Nayeli Robinson puts the Vikings up 6-0. Tipped out of bounds by number 0, Caden Powers. Actually, it's going to be tipped out by Jalen Petty on the last one. This is now Springers to inbound. Riders down an early 6-0 as they get it into Summers down low. Spins here on Powers. Puts it up. Tough shot. No good. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by number 10, Dre Morris.
Rider basketball.
Springers to inbound underneath. Riders still scoreless in this one. 2 minutes has ticked away here in the first. Inside to Washington. Washington loses the handle. Puts it up and in. A 2 for the senior on senior night as he finds the hole. 6-2. Vikings lead. Petty with the ball. the #1 ranked player in the state, Jalen Petty, has it down low, puts up the shot. That one's no good. Rebound here by Washington. Pushed ahead to Springers. Now Summers with it. Summers drives here on Powers. That's going to be a foul. Going to be called on #0, Caden Powers. I mean, they just have Batman and Superman out here. The top 2 rated seniors in the entire state. Caden Powers and Jalen Petty is just a powerhouse anywhere from the court. Summers lays it up in. Riders cut the deficit to 2 as it's 6-4 here with 5:27 remaining in the first quarter. 2 seniors, 2 buckets for the Riders. Morris out to Robinson. Robinson finds a back cut. Petty, he'll lay it up and one.
No!
A late foul called on EJ Summers as now Petty will head to the line to try and complete the 3-point play.
Got the basket. Second foul on EJ Summers. There's personal first team foul.
Petty puts it up and in. Vikings counted by 3s in all their buckets so far. They're at 9-4. Young spins around Morris, looks down low. Washington down low, flips it out to Young. Young a 3. That one's off. Rebound by Springers, pushed up and in, and the foul. Great play by the junior, Jake Springers, as he looks to cut the deficit to 2. It's 9-6 momentarily. 4:57 remaining in the first quarter. He sinks it. And it's a 2-point game. 9-7 with 4:57 remaining in the first quarter. Here goes Petty from left to right. On the left wing, guarded by Young. Picks up his dribble, fires it over to Robinson. Robinson, top of the key. 22 on the shot clock. Into the corner, that's tipped away by the junior. He's been busy. Jake Springers. It's going to remain Vikings ball, 18 on the shot clock. Powers inbound, gets it in. Works here on Summers, loses the handle, gets it back, 14 on the shot clock. Powers drives with his left, loses it once more, now flips it up here to Morris. Morris gives it back to Powers, his straightaway 3, that one's no good. Gets his own rebound, up and under, flips it over. Petty, back out to Powers, now Robinson, down low, as Morris lays it up and in. Actually, that's going to be Ilimanis on the bucket. And now it's 7-11. The Vikings ball movement is one of the best you'll see here in the entire state. Washington down low, flips it up, no good. Gets the own rebound. That's going to be a foul on the floor on number 12, Micah Ilimanis. The 6'4 sophomore. Wait, they're going to call the foul on Washington. Not sure what the call was. That's going to be an offensive foul on Anthony Washington. One official counted it was a foul on Ilimanis, but it's going to be overruled by the other. Now Robinson. Out to the wing. Morris drives here on Springer. Steps back. Back out to Robinson. Inside to Ilimanis. He's going to work on Summers. Lays it up. He can't get it to fall. Rebound by Dukes. And Riders have the possession. Summers. Guarded by Ilimanis. A tough shot, too. Gets it in there. EJ Summers, a long 2, as now the Vikings looking to cash out the other way. A 3 from Nayeli Robinson. He's 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 3. 14-9. Vikings respond. 3:15 left in the first quarter. Young with it, guarded by Petty. Takes a screen from Washington. Now gets down the lane, skips through, gets it in there. The senior, Caden Young, has 4 points already. Riders down by 3, 11-14. This here shot from Dre Morris, no good. Rebound by Young. He's got the 3-on-2 advantage. Pulls up from 3. That one no good. And Summers takes off and flushes it. Young's gonna call that a pass as Summers serves the platter. Cuts it to 1. Robinson, another one. He's 4 for 4. Can they slow him down? He's on fire. That's going to be a timeout called by Chase Young. 13-17. Vikings lead by 4. 2:29 remaining in the first quarter. And here we go. Got the camera back on track as now Young. Stuck in the back court over to Septo, the junior. He'll drive down the lane, skips through it, up off the glass, no good. Huntington finishes it. Junior to junior as Riders cut it to 2. Petty with it. One of the best players in the state. Fires it over to Robinson. He's had the hot hand. Down low. Eliminates. Lays it up and in. Whenever the Riders get a bucket, Vikings just respond right away as 19-15. Rainier Beach up by 4. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Summers into the corner with Springers. Springers drives, kicks. Young a 3. That one no good. Rebound by Huntington. Out back to the corner. Young runs into Huntington. Now gets it back on the right wing. He's guarded by Petty. Drives in, loses the handle, gets it back. 20 on the shot clock. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Summers works on Illuminese, turnaround jump shot, and that one's no good. He hits the ground hard. It's going to be a foul on Nael Robinson. Robinson, he's had 12 points out of the 19 for the Vikings. 4 for 4 on threes. Springer's inbound here. Looks inside to Huntington. Huntington works on Powers, turns around, gives it over to Steptoe. Summers a straightaway 3. He pumps. Heads down the lane, and Steptoe finds Young. Back out to Summers, a 3. Connects! EJ Summers, the senior, cashes in a triple and cuts the deficit to 1. 19-18. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Here goes Petty. Into Powers. Let's see how the Vikings can respond. The freshman, Jason Dollar, looking to check in. Robinson calls for a screen from Illuminese. As Powers a deep triple. That one's no good. In the hands of Springers. That's going to be a foul on number 12, Illuminese. The 4th team foul by the Vikings. One more and they'll put the Riders to the line. As here comes the freshman, Jason Dollar, in for the senior, Caden Young. Also, Flynn Selig checks in for the other junior, Jake Springers. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A 1-point ball game. Beach showing pressure. Riders got to get across half court. As they finally do with Dollar. Dollar skip pass over to Selig. Selig thought about the 3. Now gives it out into the corner. Steptoe down low to Huntington. Huntington out to Summers. Back out to Dollar. Good ball movement by the Riders. Dollar on the drive. Skips pass over down low to Huntington. A nice feed from the freshman. And the junior lays it in for his second bucket of the game. He's got 4. 15 seconds left. Riders take their first lead of the game as the Vikings respond with a Powers 2. 8 seconds remaining. They got to hurry. 5 seconds. Here goes Jason into Summers. Gives it over to Steptoe. Steptoe puts up a shot. Gets it! Caden Steptoe at the buzzer. He was contested. Riders up by 2. 23-21. We'll be back in a second. a way to finish off the first quarter. The Riders came to play, and they have delivered 23-21. They lead by 2. Let's see how the dynamic duo can respond here. As Powers has it on the left wing, guarded by Summers. Step back 2. That was an air ball. A rare air ball by the second best player in the state, Caden Powers. As another great defensive possession. 7:46 remaining in the second quarter. As now, shot clock did not start. But what a first quarter by the Riders. This team is hard to slow down. But the offense is rolling. Student section's piling in. As Dollar with it in his hands, guarded by Petty. 7:38 left as Dollar on the drive, puts it up. That one's no good. Rebound by Manise, kicked out here to Petty. Petty takes the screen, steps back on Dollar, gives it back over to Robinson. Robinson looking to work here on Selig. 7:19 left in the second quarter. Manise on the drive, down low, blocked by Caden Steptoe, and Rough Rider ball. The junior Caden Steptoe started his year on JV, and now in the final game, he's making a statement. 7:13 and counting left in the second quarter. Dollar into Huntington at the top of the key, down low to Summers. Summers guarded by Powers, turnaround jump shot. That one's no good. Tipped around, and that's going to be out of bounds. Fans are upset here, but they thought it was Rough Rider ball. It's Viking. .6:59 remaining in the second quarter. Petty weaves through Dollar. He's yet to his 3 points, so far in this one. Good defense by Dollar, forces the turnover into Summers. Summers, Euro, puts it in! Rough Riders are here, and they are killing it. They're up by 4, 25-21, 6:38 left. Robinson left on the left wing. Down low, that's intercepted by Summers. Defense continuing to rain down on the Vikings so far. Dollar, guarded by Petty. Drives in with his right, out to Steptoe. Now he drives, puts it up, and in! Caden Steptoe having a monumental first half as he has 5. Now 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Powers puts it up, no good, into the hands of the freshman. Riders extending their lead. They're at 6, up by 6, pardon. Summers thought about the 3, throws it off the backboard, gets it back, and can't get it in. That's going to be a rebound by Steptoe out to Selig. Selig's shot is blocked. He gets it back, though. Now gives it over to Huntington. Down low to Steptoe, a jump shot. Gets it! Caden Steptoe can't miss. Timeout called by Coach Mike Bethia, and the Riders are rolling 29-21, 5:35 left in the second quarter. Are you kidding me? We are back out of the timeout. 5:35 remaining in the second quarter. 8-point game. Robinson has it from left to right. Guarded by Selig. Takes the screen from Rivers and now sets it back up. 15 to work with. Looks inside here. Kicks it back out to Robinson. Good defense by Selig. He spins around, turnaround jump shot. That one's way short, but they get the offensive rebound. Powers attacks the lane, misses the dunk. Petty with the rebound. Out to Robinson. Robinson's going to be fouled on the ground by Selig. Powers went for the kill. Summers was not letting that happen. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Riders lead by 8. Washington checks back in for Summers. Also, Knowledge Wright in for the Vikings. Robinson out. In the hands of Jalen Petty. He's been dangerous, but Riders have kept him pretty quiet so far in this one. And a steal by Dollar. Are you kidding me? Pushed ahead, but that's going to be intercepted by Ilya Manise. That's going to be called for a block. Come on! Riders fans want the charge, as this freshman is not scared of anything. Student section letting the refs know about that one. It's 4:46 remaining in the second quarter. 8-point game into the hands of Knowledge Wright, a 5'8" freshman. Steps back on Selig, puts it up and in. A nice shot there by Wright. Cuts the deficit for the Vikings to 6. 4:20 remaining in the second quarter. Dollar with it. Guarded by Petty. That pass is tipped. Ahead to Petty, and here comes Damage. Flushes it. Riders losing their momentum pretty quickly here. 29-25. They lead by 4. 4:08 remaining in the first half. Dollar, guarded by Petty, avoids the Washington screen. Now goes to the corner with Steptoe. He's at the hot hand. He gets drilled by number 24, Ilya Manise. First team foul by the Vikings as Caden Young checks into the game along with Pearson Dukes. Out comes Jason Dollar and Flynn Selig. Nick Huntington, rather. 3:58 remaining in the second quarter. Steptoe to inbound. Lobs it up ahead to Washington. Washington moves through traffic up on the glass and in. Riders extend the lead to 6. 31-25. Dre Morris with the ball. Guarded by Selig. Top of the key. 20 to work with. Avoids the screen. Now switched on to Washington. Looks inside here. Ilya Manise turns. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Another offensive rebound. Knowledge right in the corner. Drives baseline. Fires it over to Powers. Powers puts it up. That one's short. Riders get possession. Ahead to Dukes. Dukes lobs up for Washington. Washington can't get the lob to fall. A 6-point game as now Petty in the corner. Straightaway 3. That one's no good. Actually, it is. Petty gets it to fall. It's a 3-point game. 31-28. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Dollar into Selig. Back out to Dollar. Dollar goes baseline on Powers. Skip pass over to Steptoe. A 3. Connects! A 3 from Caden Steptoe, as I don't remember the last time he's missed. He's got a solid 10 with 2:40 remaining in the second quarter. Riders up by 6. Powers into the corner. Here comes Morris down low. Powers a 3. Can't get it to fall. That's going to be out of bounds, and Rough Rider basketball. Caden Steptoe. It's hard to take him out of the game. As Selig checks out, Springer's in. 2:30 left in the second quarter. Riders have kept Powers and Petty pretty quiet. Young drives down low, puts it up off the glass, no good. Washington wanted to flush, but can't get it to fall, and here comes the Vikings. Dre Morris, the other way, he's going to be fouled by Steptoe, and he'll head to the line for 2 shots. 2:13 left in the second quarter, 6-point game. Morris gets the first one to fall, because they've been getting everything rattling in here. Dre Morris, a 6'3" sophomore, sinks 2 for 2, cuts the lead, deficit rather, to 4, as EJ Summers looking to check back in here. Tipped out of bounds by Knowledge Wright. 2:09 remaining in the first half. Summers back in for Dukes. It's now Steptoe to inbound. Throws it up to Washington. Washington's going to take it up here for the Riders. Out to the right wing. Young splits the defense. Drives with Washington. And that's going to be an offensive foul. A charge taken by Ilimanis. Now Huntington looks to check back in. He'll be in for Washington. It's 2:01 remaining in the second quarter. Riders up by 34-30. Right, guarded by Steptoe. Into the corner. Petty down to Ilimanis. And that's going to be thrown away. A nice defensive stand by the Riders as a sophomore, Micah Ilimanis, with the turnover. Steptoe here to inbound. 1:48 remaining in the second quarter. Gets it into Young. A beautiful Tuesday night for basketball as we've got a good one here. Summers, top of the key. He's going to drive with his left. Into the corner with Springers. Cashes in! Jake Springer's a triple. Riders lead by 7. They just need a defensive stand as the responses have been killing them. Just like that one. Jalen Petty with his second three-pointer of the night. He's got 9. 11 rather, with the dunk, and now Young is going to be fouled from behind. That's going to be the second team foul on the Vikings with 1:14 left in the second quarter. Riders up 37-33 as number 0, Caden Powers, checks back into the game here for number 24, Marquez Ilimanis. 2 sets of Manis brothers out there. One Micah, one is now Summers is going to be fouled on the floater. He'll head to the line for 2 shots. You got a Micah Ilimanis. He's a sophomore, and then Marquez Ilimanis, a junior. Niall Robinson looking to check in here after the first free throw. Summers sinks it. Riders lead by 5. Jason checks in here for Steptoe. As what a first half by Caden Steptoe. Summers goes 2 for 2. Riders lead by 6. Right. Into Robinson on the left wing. Looks inside to Powers. Powers thought about the 3. Now drives here. Makes Summers fall. Puts it up. No good as Caden Powers continues to struggle. 48 seconds remaining. Summers gives it over. Huntington on baseline. Drives on Robinson. That's going to be a travel. Look for EJ, Nick. 38 seconds remaining. 8 seconds in between shot clock and game clock. Right. Works here on Dollar. Duke's looking to check in here. Robinson hands it off to Powers. He's been cold so far. Steps back, and mark my word, he puts it in. 39-35, 18 seconds left. Shot clock goes off. Into Summers. 11 seconds remaining. He's going to work here. Riders up by 4. Summers up and in. 5 seconds remaining now. Robinson over to right. He's got to pull it quick. Right from one way, misses it. And then remarkable first half by the Riders. They lead 41-35. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Riders up by 6. And we are back for another half of highly anticipated basketball between the Rainier Beach Vikings and your Roosevelt Rough Riders here on Roosevelt Athletics. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole, as we got a fresh 16 minutes ahead of us. Riders up 41-35 after losing by around 30-40 last time to the Vikings. They have came out punching in this one, and they are up by 6, 41-35. And we are underway here in half number 2. Ball's into the hands of the number 1 ranked senior, as shot clock did not start, and we will get another take at this. As the main key is holding Caden Powers, the second-ranked senior in Washington, quiet. And they had done that in the first half, so they look to continue doing it here. Robinson, lob, Petty, layup, and a perfectly drawn-up play by Coach Bethia. Vikings down by 4, 41-37. Young with it. Avoids the pressure, kicked out of bounds by Petty. 7:32 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up by 4. Springer sitting bound. Struggling to get it in. Now gets it in to the junior. Pearson Dukes looks inside to Summers. He's guarded by Powers. Fakes out to the left. Now spins back to the right. Puts it up. No good. Hits the ground hard. Powers with the rebound. Out to Petty. Petty's into the corner with Robinson. Another try to 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Washington. Ahead to Summers. Damage. Slams it in. He continues to have a monumental game as all eyes are on him. Manish lays it in. It's back to a 4-point contest. Riders up 43-39. 6:50 remaining in the third quarter. Young, double teamed. Out to Summers. Now to Springer. Springer's a 3. That was long. Rebound by Petty. Petty from right to left. The New Mexico commit. Out to the corner. Here goes Morris. Step back 3. That was no good. Rebound by Washington. He's been busy on the boards all night. Here goes Young. Guarded by Petty. Down low to Summers. Guarded by Powers. It's now Summers. A try for 2. That was no good. Shorts it. Rebound by Petty again. Riders need to find back their momentum. It's Robinson. Throws it off Springers.
Beach basketball.
And Beach basketball. 6:07 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up by 4. Caden Steptoe checks in here. He's had one of the best halves he's had ever on varsity in the first half, and he's looking to kick back where he left off. Petty drives baseline. That's going to be a reach-in foul on number 2, Caden Young. 43-39. Riders up by 4 on one of the best teams in the state.
First team foul.
Powers to inbound. Lobs it ahead. Morris. Out to Robinson. Back out to Morris. That's going to be a travel. The sophomore, Dre Morris, caught walking. As 6:02 remaining in the third quarter. Riders force a nice turnover. Full court pressure shown here by the Vikings. Young from left to right. He's guarded by Petty. Stuck in a trap. Over to Summers. Summers drives down baseline. Can't get it in the fall. Rebound by Morris. Pushed ahead by Powers. He's on the left wing. Drives it inside. Morris on the finish. Vikings cut it to 2. 43-41. 5:35 remaining in the third quarter. Young with it. Into Washington. Spins on Manish. Picks up his dribble. Puts it up. Gets it in. An impressive shot by the senior. Extends the Rider lead to 4. Petty looking to respond here with a triple. That was no good. In the hands of Washington. Pushed ahead to Young. It's now Young. Big possession here for the Riders, looking to get over the 4-point hump. Summers drives on Powers, gets jacked. That's going to be a foul. First team foul by the Riders. Nick Huntington looking to check in. That's Powers' second foul. As Huntington checks in here for Summers. 5 minutes on the dot left in the third quarter. Riders up by 4. Steptoe gets it into Washington. Washington now to Huntington. Guarded by Morris on the right wing. Drives with his left, hands it over to Young. Young now with Morris. Drives in with his right, puts it up off the glass. That's going to be a foul. Caden Young's going to head to the line for 2 shots here. As the foul's going to be on number 24, Marquez Ilimanis. 4:45 remaining in the third quarter. Where else would you rather be than right here in this gym right now? Young shorts the first one. We got a 4-point game as a brother swap here as Micah Ilimanis checks in for Marquez. 4:45 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up by 4, 45-41. Young looking to hit a free throw here. He gets one to rattle in. Up by 5. Petty with it. Guarded by Young. Inside to Ilimanis. Looks for Petty down low. Gets it to him. Loses the handle. Spins it back. Ilimanis puts it up and in. Plus the damage. Ilimanis will head to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. There's 4:30 remaining in the third quarter. Micah Ilimanis looking to cut it to 2. Substitutions here. Number 23, EJ Summers checks into the game for Nick Huntington. Shot from Ilimanis. Good. Cuts the deficit to 2. 46-44. Heavy pressure shown. Is now down to Springer. Springer's up on the glass and in. A great possession by the Riders. Washington down to Springer's. Tipped to the hands of Washington. Riders up by 4. Push ahead to Steptoe. Steptoe off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Springer's. Down to Steptoe. Steptoe works down low. Puts it up. That one's short. Can't get it to fall. Petty pushes it ahead to Morris. Dre Morris resets. Works on Washington. Takes the screen. Drives down with his left. Over Steptoe. Puts it in. Dre Morris, an impressive bucket. As this sophomore is going to be special. Young tries to find it to Summers. That's stolen by Powers. Powers drives in. Puts it up and in. Ties the game at 48. Timeout called by Mike Bethia and the Vikings. We're all knotted up at 48 with 3:39 remaining in the third quarter.
Each 30-second timeout.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, the dance is really good. Once again, thank you for joining us on Roseville Athletics tonight on this Tuesday night. Final regular season game. 3:39 left in the third quarter. All tied at 48. Young with it. Guarded by Wright. Lasso's a pass over to Steptoe. Tries to find it down low. It's stolen by Petty. Petty from right to left. Over to right on the left wing. He drives baseline. Scoop layup in. And the Vikings take a lead, 50-48. This is the biggest part of the game for the Riders, seeing how they can respond. Steptoe tries to find it to Summers. That's going to be foul. The third foul on Powers. And the third team foul. 3:09 remaining in the third quarter. Dollar checks in here for Steptoe. And Dukes is in for Springers. Just about losing my voice. on how much exciting game this is. As Dollar flips it over to Washington, lays it out to Young. As now Dollar on the right wing. Skip pass over to Dukes. That's going to be deflected and off of Knowledge right. Roosevelt ball. 2:59 remaining in the third quarter. They need a big score here. Substitution here. Number 13, Maceo Rivers, in for number 0, Caden Powers. Dukes gets it in here. Young down low to Washington. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound by Ellen Manise. Ellen Manise from right to left. Now he spins on Washington. Throws it up and in. And the contact. Hill heads to the line to complete the three-point play. Micah Ellen Manise, the 6'4 sophomore, looking to extend the Viking lead. Flynn Selig looking to check in here. Shot's no good. Rebound by Morris. Tipped around. Out to Petty. A three. Connects. Jalen Petty with another triple. As just like that, the Vikings have turned this game over. It's at 7. Dukes loses the handle out of bounds and Rough Rider ball. Selig in for Young. 2:32 remaining in the third quarter. Riders down by 7, just like that. Gets it in here to Summers. He's guarded here by Wright. And that foul's going to be on number 13, Maceo Rivers. 4th team foul. One more and the Riders will shoot free throws.
Count the foul!
Selig here to inbound. Gets it into Washington. He works on Manise. Puts it up and in. Anthony Washington over Manise. As now Summers with a steal. Throws it over to Washington. Washington stops and give it over to Selig. 5-point game. 50-55. A three-pointer. That was short. Rebound by Summers. Loses the handle. Puts it back up and in. Riders cut it to 3. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Petty with it. Finds a Manise on the cut. Gives it back out to Wright. Now Petty with it. A deep triple. That was no good. Rebound by Wright. Wright into the corner with Rivers. A 3. That was no good. Great rebound by Dollar. He's tripped, but a foul is not called. It's now Dukes with it. Riders got to get it across half court. They have 2 seconds, as that's going to be a 10-second call. 1:33 left in the third quarter. A costly turnover by the Riders. You just can't give the Vikings another possession. The offensive rebounds are key. This team can harm you with more opportunities. 1:26 and counting left in the third quarter. 55-52, Beach leads. Morris drives here on Washington. Steps back over to Knight. Right. Rivers. Back out to Petty. 8 to shoot. On Dollar. Works on the freshman. He spins. Puts it up. And no good. Rebound by Washington. Dollar ahead to Selig. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Dukes down low. Back out to Selig. Dollar tries to find it to Summers. Summers gets back to it. Gets some to pump and puts it in. EJ Summers cuts it to 1. 54-55. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Spin, and that's going to be a foul called. Fans disagree with it here. Foul's going to be on the freshman, Jason Dollar. 2 shots coming here for Dre Morris. Riders down by 1. Crucial shots here. He can't get the first one. 1 more to come. Misses them both. Rebound by Washington. Gives it over to Dollar. Ahead to Selig. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Summers. Down to Washington. Washington finds Selig. Back out to Washington. Washington looks inside. Gives it over to Dukes. They're going to call a travel.
Get rid of the ball! Get rid of the ball!
54-55. Beach up by 1. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock goes off. Petty with it. The New Mexico State commit. One of the best in the country. He drives, gets to the rack, and finishes. 8 seconds remaining. Riders down by 3 now. Selig. That pass is stolen by Manise. Ahead to. That's going to be a foul called. As 2 shots coming here with Petty with .3 remaining on the left in the third quarter. Riders in shambles now. As what would have been a 1-point game heading into the fourth quarter is now looking to be a 5-point game. Petty sinks the first, 1 more to come. He sinks them both, as that'll just, this time will just run out here. That's the end of the third quarter. Riders down by 5, 54-59, 8 minutes remaining. Here we go. 8 minutes remaining into the hands of Petty. Down low to Powers. Ellen Manisa jump shot. That one's no good. Washington with another rebound. Young with the handle. Out to Summers on the right wing. He's guarded by Powers. Looks inside. Now he's going to take him on the dribble. Falls. Gets it out to Dollar. Washington. Skip pass over to Dollar. Young. Summers spins, puts it up, and gets it in there. EJ Summers, are you kidding me? What a night. Puts it in there for 2, cuts it to 3. 56-59. Powers with it, top of the key. Shake and bake 3, no good. Ball's tipped up and got it by Rivers. Puts it up and a lot of contact, no foul. Extends the lead to 5 for the Vikings. 61-56. Young. Over to Summers. He's guarded by Powers. 6:50 left in the fourth quarter. Muscles his way down, off the glass, and in! Who can stop him? Not the second best player in the state can't, as he continues to work. 58-61. Vikings lead as mopping needed on the floor. Just about losing my voice. I've chugged 3 water bottles trying to get it back. As Manise on the right wing. Back out to Powers. That's going to be a spinning foul. Foul's on Petty. Or Dollar, pardon. Petty, the victim. First team foul. As now Petty to inbound. Gets it in here to right. Looks inside to Manise. Manise back out to right, guarded by Young. Petty, guarded by a freshman. Pulls up for three and sinks it. Jalen Petty for three. The New Mexico commit slashes a dagger there and extends the lead to 6. Ball's tipped up. Got it by Powers. Powers drives into the paint. Puts it up. That's going to be a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul. On the ground. Looked like a lot of steps. But it's going to be a foul. Second team foul. Fouls on number 2, Caden Young. 5:54 remaining in the fourth quarter. Right. Into the corner with Powers. He's going to drive baseline. Up and under, layup, no good. Rebound by Washington. Young, back over to Dollar. Dollar inside to Summers, little strong, into the hands of Manise. Pushed ahead to right, stripped, and that's going to be another foul. A third team foul by the Riders with 5:33 remaining in the fourth quarter. They're going to call it a shooting foul. Looked like it was on the ground. Caden Young pleading his case. Two shots for Wright. Can't get the first one to fall. .5:33 remaining in the fourth quarter. Riders down by 6. Free throw from Wright. Gets it. Extends the Viking lead to 7. Young. Guarded by Petty. Goes over to his right. Avoids the screen. In the corner of Springers. Down low to Washington. Works on Powers. Off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Wright. Wright's going to take it from right to left. Avoids Dollar into the paint floater. That one, no good. A fight for the rebound. Manise grabs it out to Powers. Powers into the corner. Step back 3. Blocked by Summers. As now a fail on the inbound. That's going to be out of bounds and Rough Rider ball. Maceo Rivers tried to get it over the 6'9 senior. Summers says, get that out of here. As Springers checks out for Dukes. Dukes into Dollar. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Vikings lead by 7. Dollar into Summers. Summers at the top of the key, guarded by Manise. They send 2. That's going to be a reach and foul on Jalen Petty. The first team foul by the Vikings this quarter. Dukes to inbound. Gets it over to Washington. That's going to be another foul. This one on number 24, Marquez Eli Manise. .448 remaining in the fourth quarter. 7-point game. Dukes into Dollar. Ahead to Washington. Young. Drives in with his right, cuts it back to his left. Drives now, that's going to be a reach-in foul again. That was on number 11, Jalen Petty. As number 10, Dre Morris checks in here for Illy Manise, who's got 4 fouls. Something to keep in mind. Young, into Washington. Puts it up in for 2. Cuts it to 5. 60-65 with 4:28 left in the fourth quarter. Hesitation by Powers. He drives, kicks it out to right. On the right wing, looks inside to Manise. Spins on Summers, looking for an option. Kicks it out. Morris. It's 13 on the shot clock. 4:11 on the game clock. Looks inside to Manise. Vikings got to work. Summers with some good defense, but Dre Morris
Morris with the basket.
cleans up the rebound, puts it in for two. 67-60, Vikings lead. Young, over to Dollar, back out to Young. Drives baseline. That's gonna be stepped on the baseline and out of bounds. 3:50 left in the fourth quarter as Jake Springer checks in here for Dukes.
Count the foul! Count the foul!
Morris from right to left, guarded by Springers. Drives over to his left, back to Powers. Springers on him, hesitation, drives in, puts it up, blocked by Summers. Now right, his turn to shake. Gives it over to Powers, a three, gets it in there. The Rutgers commit. Caden Powers puts it in 4-3. That's a 10-point ball game with 3:19 left. Dollar drives in the paint, gets it blocked by Morris as here comes the Vikings. Powers over to his left, puts it in 4-2. And a timeout called from Chase Young. Vikings out to their biggest lead of the game. Up by 12, 72-60 with 3:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here it is from the Rough Rider Band. Here we go, 3:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. A beautiful Tuesday night for basketball. And what looked like Riders were up by 6 at halftime. Springer's here to inbound. 3:07 left in the fourth quarter. Gets it into Dollar. Young. And that's intercepted by Manise. Damage is done. Manise with the flush. And now gives it over to Young. Young. Waves off Washington. He throws it into Summers. Down low to Washington. Washington puts it in 4-2. Looks like he might have gotten hurt on the way down. Hopefully he's all right. A 12-point game, 62-74 with 2:28 left in the fourth quarter. Wright picks up his dribble, gives it over to Manise. Manise works on Summers, puts it up and in. A 14-point game. Dollar, a freshman, out here in one of his biggest games. That's going to be a blocking foul on number 12, Micah Manise. The fourth team foul. One more will put the Riders into the bonus. As Caden Steptoe looks to check in here for the freshman Jason. Steptoe throws it into Springers. Out to Young. Young is guarded by Wright. He's going to drive with his left. Puts it up and in. The senior Caden Young with an impressive left-handed layup. Cuts it to 12. 64-76. Riders need a good defensive stand here. Powers puts it in. He was quiet in the first half, but has made his way back into this one. As Young avoids the pressure, throws it into Summers at the high post. Over to Springers on the left wing, throws up a triple, connects! Jake Springers with a triple. Timeout called by Chase Young. Riders down by 11, 67-78 as we'll be back in 30 seconds. We are back out of the timeout. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. 67-78. Wright to bring it up. Knowledge Wright, a 5'8" freshman. Throws it over to Powers. The Rucker commit. Back over to Petty. Works here on step toe, fadeaway jump shot. No good. Rebound by Manise. Back out to Petty. A 3, off balance, gets it. Jalen Petty knocks down another triple. As now 55 cents left in the fourth quarter. Skip pass over to Young. Young drives baseline. Puts up a tough shot. Gets it in there. Kidd and Young for 2. Riders down by 12. 37 seconds left. What an impressive game, to say the less. Riders have shown that they can compete with any team as Petty steps back on a triple as he has 5 or 6 of those. It's now Powers, Euro step, puts it in. The top 2 players in the state continuing to do damage here. As now Summers wants a flush, he gets it. And 9 seconds remaining, and that's how we're going to end things here at Ben Snowden Court on this Tuesday night. 86-71, a 15-point game. Rough Riders win by 15. Lose by 15, pardon. Vikings get the win on the road.